is in behind. He's got a chance if he can finish, and Makuko does finish. There we go, it's 1-1. We ain't giving up, chat. We ain't giving up. Come on, we can do this. And in towards him, it's going to fall to Rodriguez. It's a Fessin, and we take the lead. We take the lead. Yo, what's happening, party people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Captain GG, and today we have another episode from the Jumping Jambos save here on YouTube. If you have missed the previous uploads, make sure you check that out. I'll stick it in the top corners now. If you haven't seen that one, or you didn't see the stream from our Facebook gaming live stream on Tuesday of this week, then make sure you do go check out the last episode just so you're caught up. It was an amazing episode. Unfortunately, some results didn't quite go our way, but some big signings were made, if you can't already see them on screen at the moment. If you are enjoying the content as well, be sure to smash that thumbs up, get in the comments as well. Even if it's just your favorite emote, it really does help promote the channel and the algorithm, and really hits the algorithm. So anything you can leave on the channel, whether it be a like or a comment or both, it really does help out. But for today's episode, you can see that we are pre-game. We have the second leg against Hearts ready to go. What we will do is just jump into our schedule and just show you where we're at the moment. Obviously from the last episode, you can see that we beat Rangers, we lost to Aberdeen 2-1 in the league. We then beat Rangers in the Scottish Cup 5-2. We then lost to Lazio by 3-2 in the first leg, the away leg, most importantly there. In between the two episodes, we did play a game against Motherwell in the league, and we did beat them 6-2, so very much happy with that. But today is a huge episode. We have the game, the second leg against Lazio. We then have a big derby against Hibernian, and then a league crunch game against Celtic. Now, we're not going for the title, but we are in the race for second place. You can see here we are 4 points off of Rangers. Aberdeen a point above us as well, but like I say, most importantly, 4 points off Rangers, with a handful of the normal league games to go, and then we split off into sort of the top half and the bottom half, and then we'll get to play Rangers again. So when we do play Rangers in the later stages of this season, it's going to have to be a must win. But in order for us to really capitalize, we need to really be within 3 points of them. But like I say, for today's episode, we are going to play the next three games: Lazio, Hibs and Celtic. The first one up is Lazio. The second leg, the home tie, we're going to go with Acosta in goal, Nilsson, Magala, Halkett and Rouse. No, we're not playing Rouse, we're going to play Rodriguez. Coventry, Benny and Cicchini in midfield, Fessin, Selly and Makuko up top. Unfortunately, Gittins isn't getting game time again because he just isn't performing, so I'm not going to give him time until he at least starts performing. Hopefully we can get a result and somehow get through and progress into the next round. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. We're not really good enough to win the tournament, so if we go out, it just means we can focus on the league, doesn't it? So it's not worst case if we do go out, but we want to go through mainly for the money. Let's see how we get on. Let's get into the game. I still hold high hopes for this. I really do. I still feel like we can beat Lazio. I mean, they dominated us in the first leg. We really did play poorly, but to come out of it only 3-2 down on aggregate, I'm okay with that. We need to go for, let's go for a pump fists. The pundits might not know. This is our chance to exact revenge. That's what we want to go for. The revenge on Lazio. We need it. We need it. It's the home game. It's the home game. Things are in our favour now. There's our team looking all snazzy. The Europa League background music again, feeling real snazzy. The Lazio team though, very good. Pedro gave us, oh my god, Luis Alberto's now back as well. Felipe Anderson's on the right, but Pedro really did rinse us in that last game, so we need to keep him quiet, at least to the best of our ability. But let's get into it as the players walk out. We're gonna skip this and hopefully get some good news in this game. You see the results of the other games that are ongoing there. I believe Celtic and Fiorentina actually drew 0-0 in their first leg, so that game is all to play for. We need to keep it tight. In the first leg, we conceded after 4 minutes, and we've conceded after 4 minutes again. What is going on? Every time we equalised in the first leg, Lazio went down the other end and put themselves back in front, so things aren't going too well. We're now 4-2 down on aggregate, and that could well be the game, especially if Lazio go and score again here. Selly with the header away. It comes out to Pedro. Longley then flips it wide to Alberto. Luis Alberto can't quite get his ball in. Fessin finds Makuko. His touch is absolutely shoddy as hell. That's not going to help us, and we give the ball back to Lazio, who will recycle. They'll go all the way back to their goalkeeper and just keep possession and make it hard for us. The ball then forward towards Pedro is not good enough. Nielsen with a very awkward touch off of his back. Looked like if he had meant it, then it... Well, he's just better than Ronaldo, isn't he? But if he obviously didn't mean it. But this has been a long highlight. Potentially a chance for us here as Makuko is in behind. He's got a chance if he can finish. And Makuko does finish. There we go. It's 1-1. We ain't giving up, chat. We ain't giving up. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. 1-1. 13 minutes played. Let's actually try and stay level for a little bit today. Unlike in the first leg. We need to try and find another goal though. No away goals in Europe anymore. So it will go to extra time if we are level on aggregate come the end of this 90 minutes. And there's a highlight here. Selly plays the ball over, finds Magala, a little bit of space, whips it to the back stick, it's headed away. Benny's going to have to get there first, he doesn't. Immobile falls to Benny, and oh my god, what a strike. Unlucky. Corner though. Selly whips it in. Front post, Magala can't win it, comes out to Benny again, takes a touch. Shot blocked. Brutal. I thought that was goal bound all day long. Felipe Anderson on the run. We do finally get some players back. We're a little bit stretched as Pedro should have scored. We're let off the hook there. We get let off the hook. Okay. We've had more shots than Lazio at the moment, but they've had all the possession. That header going just wide as well, probably over also, but we need to really start taking advantage of all these shots that we are having. Do you know what? Instructions. Let's work the ball into the box for a little while. Last 10 minutes of the half. Let's also go for a fire up. See whether we can get into half time. 2-1 up. Selly with the corner. Whips it in. Magala's at the front post. It's off the bar and it's not fully cleared. Benny, can you get it back in? Apparently he's offside. Wouldn't count. Well, I guess the header still would have counted. It's unlucky. But better. But better. Okay, what can we do? We could bring Gittins on. But again, he hasn't really been performing. McKay had a great game against Motherwell, so maybe give McKay some game time today. Rodriguez picking up the loose ball, a little bit of time. Turns the right way, away from the man. Then plays it into Selly. If he can find Makuko in the middle, gives it to Rodriguez instead. Ball across, Fessin. It's got to have crossed the line. It's got to have crossed the line. No? What? How is that not across the line? He took the ball over the line. Oh my god. Alright, point the finger. Been unlucky so far, you've done nothing wrong. I mean, other than conceding the goal, other than that, nothing wrong. We're still using work ball into the box. I think I'm going to take off Selly. Not having a great game. Going to make the sub early. Here he comes. Selly off. Going to bring on Barry McKay, who had a really good game. 2 goals, 2 assists against Motherwell. See if he can do anything. An hour played. Still in the game. For as long as it stays 1-1, we are still in this game, and Makuko's going to get there first, and there's a chance. Makuko's got a bit of work to do. He's still going, goes for goal, and there's a bit of an awkward save from the goalkeeper, but he makes it. Unfortunately for us anyway, Cameron Carter-Vickers has been sent off for Celtic. That could be them heading out of the Europa League. Let's have a look at making another sub. I'm going to take off Fessin. Here comes Gittins. And I think we could also take off Benny, who's not having the greatest of games. Let's bring on Ortiz. Things aren't going too bad at the moment though. Just need a goal to level it on aggregate. 4-3 down on aggregate. We're going to have to start going a little bit more gung-ho as we go into an attacking mode now, as opposed to positive. Let's go for a fire up. Not much happening. Okay, instructions. Let's take work ball into the box off. Okay, 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. We've got to go for it. We've got to go for it. Tactics. Okay, Cicchini, you're coming off. And we are going to bring on Shankland. Gonna go 2 up top. Gonna play him as a poacher. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. I've got one more sub as well we could go for. Maybe we bring on Jao Resende as well. And just go 3 at the back. And just go fully gung-ho on it. you know what, I'm doing it. Rodriguez off. Jao Resende on. Gonna play Jao Resende in the cam. Shadow striker, attack. These guys will now all fit into here. Kind of commentary, might as well be box to box as well. Both of them box to box is fine. A little bit more direct with the passing. Expressive is still good. Don't necessarily need to play out of defence at this point. Just need to get the ball up into the box. Oh my god, they've got a corner. This could be it. We concede here, it's game. Hadji taking his time over it. Eventually he will put the cross in. Ball does go in, and that's it. That is it. Milinkovic Savic has the goal. It's 2-1 Lazio. And our Europa League dream is probably in the mud now. Highlight straight from kickoff. I guess if we equalise straight away, there's still potential, but it'll be very tough to find 2 goals in these final 5 minutes, as Makuko can't reach that, and he needed to, really. We needed to score from this highlight if we was to have any chance of winning this game 3-2. Halkett, good header. Ortiz has lost it. And there's a chance now here for Hadji. This could get even worse for us. Krunic is in. It's 3-1. The super attacking has not worked out. It has not worked out for us. It is game over. We are heading out of Europe. It's a tough one to take. We might get a late goal here as a consolation. Or they could score another. Just foul him. Do not concede another, please. Don't, because the morale will just get absolutely tanked if we concede another here. And Anderson and Ortiz has given away a penalty. Not a penalty in my opinion, but Milinkovic Savic is going to have a chance to make it 4-1 from the spot. Do the polite thing and just put it wide. Oh. Never a penalty. Never a penalty. You can't just blame that though. I mean, we were in this game. We had to go all out for the attack to get back in front. That's ended up costing us a couple of goals. Okay. I mean, it is what it is, you know. We're going to lose to better teams. Lazio, obviously a much better team than us. Not much we can do about it. We do receive 450k almost for participating in that round. So that almost pretty much pays for Makuko signing for 6 months. Okay, wasn't the best game from our point of view, but we do now get into the game against Hibernian. And there's not long between now and then. So we are actually going to play a second string team. So I'm actually going to set this team up now, and then we'll just jump across straight into the game. Yeah, everyone's going to come out. So I want them to change team without restriction. No, pick rotated squad, full rotation. We'll then put Acosta back in goal, of course. Cabello, Koulibaly, Rouse, Herald, Ortiz. Yep, Sang, that's fine. Grant. To be fair, we can go Gittins and McKay. Jao Resende starts up top. We will get Makuko at least on the bench. For Halliday, other than that, we are good. Don't need a goalkeeper on the bench because it's not the cup game. So we'll get Emmanuel Cicchini back on there. Benny should really be on there as well, probably for George Grant. And then we're good. So let's jump across into the game against Hibs after a disappointing end to our Europa League campaign. But hopefully we can now focus on the league and really make a challenge for the top 2. We'll see you in just a sec. So we're back, and just before we get into our game against Hibernian in the Edinburgh Derby, you can see here on the Saturday, Dundee, bottom of the league, Dundee have managed to get a point out of Rangers, which is absolutely huge for us. Definitely helps us out. Aberdeen also failed to win, so that is a really good set of results for us. Okay, Ross County are really starting to find some form and really catch up to us. If we lose this, actually, we will drop down below Hibs, so we really can't afford to lose this. We are playing a second string team, so we certainly could, but playing a second string team is going to help us when we play Celtic in the next game, who would have played midweek in Europe, then on the Sunday, and then midweek again in the league. So I feel like that is going to help our opportunity to beat Celtic. So I think we have to do it. A win here for us would take us up to 55 points, and that would put us just 2 points behind Rangers. So it's going to be absolutely key. We need to do it. Let's get it into the team selection. Obviously, you saw me select the team. I'm going to quickly just leave it on screen here. Acosta, Cabello, Koulibaly, Rouse, Herald, Ortiz, Sang, Naziri, Gittins, McKay, and João Resende. Let's get into it, chat. Need a big win. Come on. Okay, chat. So into the game we go against Hibs. Big Edinburgh derby. Don't think we've lost to them once yet in this save, but that time could come now. We hope it doesn't, because we are desperately in need of a win in the league as well, just to help us close the gap up to Rangers. This would take it down to 2 points and would really give us a kickstart in the season. Now we're out of Europe as well. We've just got the league to focus on. I'm going to play a second string team in the Scottish Cup now, with purely just 100% focused on the league and getting up into second place, so we have a chance of playing Champions League football next year. As Gittins, decent start, and it's going to be a corner, an early corner after 20 seconds. Can we put on the pressure early doors? Can we keep piling it on? McKay with the corner then. He's going to whip it in towards the front post. Murphy's there to head away. Sang picks up the loose ball, whips the ball back in. It's not convincingly clear, but Herald's header is going to go behind. And an okay start. We just need to keep this pressure on. I think what I'm going to do, this is a derby at the end of the day, I might put get stuck in on, just to really try and ramp them up a little bit. Maybe we'll do it sort of second half, and see what happens. Koulibaly, depends how many yellow cards we get in the first half, I guess. Koulibaly's ball was not good enough, easily nodded back to the goalkeeper. And here is Andengara, has a chance, there's a decent ball in, floated, and it's towards the centre of the spot, and the header is not far away. Acosta could have been beaten there. I think he was beaten. If that had dropped under the bar, there's no way he's saving it. 2 yellow cards already for Hibs. Do you know what? Let's go for get stuck in. So they're obviously doing it. So if we do it, hopefully a little bit more tenacity in the challenge is going to help us out. If yellow cards start to get branded easily, chance of them getting a second for one of those. Half hour gone, not too many chances after the first 2-3 minutes anyway. In terms of stats, it's pretty even. I'd argue that we've just about edged it at this point. Chance here for Hibs, ball in from McGuinness, good header away by Rouse. Gittins couldn't get the second ball. Murphy heads back, but it falls to Gittins, and Resende is in. He's had to wait for the ball to catch up. Resende, oh, why? Why has he not scored? Is it because Makuko's been playing a bit more? Resende's game time's dropped a bit. He's not as sharp, and is that why he didn't finish? Maybe. If that's the case, only me to blame. Let's go for the old point finger. Let's be assertive. And we're going to say, don't lose faith. We've created just as many chances. If we do that in the second half, we will find the back of the net. I'm going to go for a little bit of work ball into the box as well. We're having more possession, so why not utilise that possession and move forward as a team. Ortiz is looking a little bit tired, and he's also got a knock. We're going to take him off. We're going to bring on Benny. Just a one sub, sort of enforced. No need to really make another sub. Actually, in fact, we can. Resende, he's going to come off. Lawrence Shankland is the man to come on. Almost an hour played, still 0-0. Not many highlights in this second half. Okay, Cabello's on a yellow, so I'm going to put Sang at right back, and then I'm going to bring on Cecchini. Koulibaly also on a yellow, and he's nervous, so we're going to bring on Magala. And Barry McKay is going to come off for Uriel Selly. And that is all 5 subs. 23 minutes to go, not much we can do now. Let's go for a demand more. And hopefully we can find a late winner in this. Shankland finds Gittins. He's always a little bit slow on the ball. Naziri, Gittins working in there. It's going to fall to Cecchini. He's got to score. How has he not scored? What a chance for Cecchini. Just on the pitch as well. He's got another chance here. Yuri Selly might keep this in, already on the yellow card. He's only played for 2 minutes. Shankland scores! 18th goal of the season. Lawrence Shankland, 1-0 Hearts, 18 minutes to go. Just what we needed. Let's drop onto balance. Time waste a little bit. Keep working the ball into the box. I might even go a little bit more disciplined. But there is another chance here. If we can get a second, that's going to probably wrap all 3 points up. If we can get it. The ball over the top. Gittins, again, just doesn't really challenge for it. Maybe he's better in a few years' time. He's still super young. That's a good ball. McGuinness always causes us issues. And Cadden, good save, Acosta. Good save from Acosta. Okay, let's drop. So they're playing balls over the top, and that is going to hurt us. So I'm going to drop this right down, and that is all we're going to do. I'm actually then going to drop onto cautious, and we are going to be more disciplined, and we're going to time waste even more. In fact, let's not work the ball into the box anymore either. Don't have any more subs. I can go for a shout. Let's go for a focus shout. 10 minutes to go. Huge 3 points this would be. I'm going to drop onto defensive. Oh no. Nice, Shankland does well, wins it. He's going to have to just do pretty much all of this on his own. Get support from Herald on the left. And he's found Selly, and that's back into Shankland. There's 2 people in the box if he can find anyone. He does pick out Gittins, and what an opportunity again. The Borussia Dortmund man not finding the back of the net, and it just isn't good enough. 6 minutes of added time. We're going very defensive now. We're going to go for another shout focus as we look to get through these last couple of minutes of added time to see through a huge 3 points. That is what we needed. Let's freaking go. Shankland with the only goal of the game. Granted, we probably should have scored more, but we will take it. I'm gonna outstretch arms. Delighted with that. Let's try and get a bit of positivity around the team. Really happy with the result. Big 1-0 win. Just 2 points behind Rangers now. Whew. Come on. This is big. Right, let's get into the game against Celtic. They obviously played midweek in Europe like we did. They then played on the Sunday as well. We did rest all of our players in order to make sure everyone was fit for this game against Dundee. You can see that they've obviously played a full strength team. So hopefully the longer this game goes on against Celtic, the better and stronger we will become. So yeah, let's get into it, chat. We are back for the final game of the episode. It's a huge one against Celtic. In the meantime, we have just also signed a brand new contract with the club, so we are going to be staying for a further 3 seasons. I was getting a little bit worried because my contract ran out in 3 months' time and I still haven't been given a new one. I was starting to worry that they weren't actually going to offer me a new one, given the fact I feel like we've performed pretty well as manager. But we have got the new contract, so we're all good there. This is also our 100th game in charge of Heart, so a big one to be playing against Celtic. Just a reminder of how the league sits at the moment. We are just 2 points behind Rangers. I can't remember who Rangers have got, but we will find out very shortly. Just need to win. I mean, any points against Celtic is like they're bonus points. That's the way I see it, but we really do need to put on a performance. I'll take a draw. Makuko is going to start up top. We'll run through the team as it pops up on the screen. There is a few changes from the normal best 11 that I would start. So we're going to point finger. We're going to say we're the underdogs, but that's fine because we'll go and cause an upset. So just to get the screen on team, there it is, or the screen on team. The team on screen: Acosta, Sang, Magala, Halkett, Rodriguez, Benny, Coventry, Cicchini, Selly on the left, Fessin on the right, and Makuko up top. Now they have played a pretty much similar team to what they would normally play. Hopefully they're going to be pretty tired after their European exploits and then the league game where we managed to rest. So the later this game goes on, the better it will be for us. So what I'm going to do straight off the rip, because of that, I'm going to say we need to get stuck in to really emphasize that we don't want to be conceding goals early in this game. Rodriguez has a throw in on this left hand side. It's a terrible throw, but it'll come out to Magala, who has time, gives it into Benny. Oh, the pass wasn't good enough. Nice, Rodriguez does well. Halkett back to Rodriguez. Decent football. Coventry now, bit of space, turns, nearly lost it, still got it though. Forced wide, now gives it to Selly, and Makuko is in the middle. The ball was aimed in towards him. It's going to fall to Rodriguez. It's a Fessin, and we take the lead. Huge goal. Given the fact, I've mentioned it so many times, we're going to be stronger late in this game, and we already have the lead. What an important goal that is. I mean, Celtic, if they win today, they actually win the league. They're going to win the league anyway, but mathematically they would win the league. Rangers are playing Hibs, so not an easy game for Rangers, although they are at home. 13 minutes gone then. I'm probably... And I'll be happy with how things are going. Things are good. I could drop onto balanced at this point. If we go 2-0 up, I'll definitely drop onto balanced. Selly gives it to Rodriguez. Back into Selly. Can he find the ball across? He can, but... Makuko... I don't care how lucky it is. Makuko weren't looking in the first place. He turns around and the ball's back at his feet. He taps it home. Potential offside? No, never. Well onside. Makuko has his goal. It's 2-0 Hearts. And that is going to drop us onto balance. No real need to be in positive now. I'm going to go into my tactics. We do normally have Fessin on attack, but I'm going to drop them both onto support. Just to help out now. The team are playing really, really well. Fessin going to chase it potentially. Maybe not. It's good pressure though. Really good pressure. Celtic managing to pass around it at the moment. Not through it just yet. Dedic, the right back, launching a ball forward towards Brenner. It's a good touch. Oh, it's unlucky. It's unlucky. It's lucky for me. I'm glad I didn't go in. Rangers Hibs still 0-0. Ross County are leading again, so they're looking good now. Let's get the league table up. Ross County are probably into the top 4. Benny, edge of the box, Sang to finish. 3-0! 3-0 against Celtic. Inside 33 minutes, all the threes. Where's your bingo cards? Get them out, dob it in. 3 points, 3 goals, 33 minutes. It's over, surely. And Hibs are beating Rangers. We would go second with this result. Oh my gosh. Is everything going to align for us? Are the stars aligning for Hearts right now? What an episode. Guys, if you are enjoying the content, be sure to smash the thumbs up, get in the comments, and just put loads of hearts. All hearts out in chat. 3 of them. Put 3 hearts in the comments. Oh my god. Let's freaking go. Surely we don't bottle this. Surely, oh my god, please don't bottle this. Nice, good header away. Set pieces are where I feel like they're going to be more dangerous, and oh my god, is it a penalty? Oh, what's he giving a penalty for? What's he giving a penalty for? Fucking Acosta! What an absolute beast! Oh, it's just our day. It is just our day. Unless they score now. Good header away. Get it out. Get it out. Come on. Yes, Acosta. Love that. Let's go for a shout. Focus. Livingston have just gone 2-1 up against Ross County. Oh, Ross County went down to 10 men. That's probably going to be part of it. Hibs still leading Rangers as well. Let's make a couple of subs. Benny looking a little bit tired. We can bring on Naziri, can't we? Coventry can drop into the Ticini to the box-to-box. Naziri into the Mazzella. Let's also put him on support now. I feel like Rodriguez and that can just drop on to defend as well. In fact, I don't have another centre mid. Okay, let's bring on Koulibaly for Ticini. I'm going to put Koulibaly in the DM. Okay, let's go with that. He's like 6'3". He's got 16 tackling. Just someone to go in there and win the ball for us. Let's go instructions. We're going to go on the 1-click time waste now as well. I would normally, at this point, if it was a close game, I'd go back onto positive. That was the plan, but seems like we've blown them away already. Just need to keep doing what we're doing. I will probably drop onto the 2-click time waste now and be a little bit more disciplined, as we have 15 minutes left to go in this game. And what a 3 points it's going to be. Rangers still being beaten by Hibs. The last I looked, Hibs doing us a favour, and Camelo's won the ball back, goes for goal over the bar. Did we make all ourselves? We didn't. We could take off Yuri Selly. I'm going to give Gitten some game time. Also then going to give Jao Resende some game time for Makuko. And I could then probably give Lawrence Shanklin some game time. I'm just going to play him on the right. Just because I want him to remain fit and healthy. Obviously no Europa League anymore for us, so we need to make sure everyone's getting a decent amount of game time just so they're sharp. Rangers have equalised against Hibs, but does keep us still second in the league, providing Rangers don't get a late winner. Hibs hold on for us. I'd like to keep a clean sheet. That's a good save, and they haven't squeezed it in. Nice. 3 minutes left of added time. Just got to hold on. Just got to hold on. That's a decent ball. Brenner. Oh, it's off the post. Get it away. That was a poor clearance, to be fair. Acosta then punts that one away into the crowd. Oh, we are loving life. What a performance. This is much better. This is what we needed. Brenner's in though, and that's a decent touch, to be fair. Decent touch in the volley, but well over the bar. He was actually offside as well. That should be the end of it. Let's hope Rangers haven't gone and got a late winner, because this will put us second in the league without even having to play Rangers. We will obviously have to play them when we go into the final 6 games. Good win. Very, very good performance. Do we go into second? We do. Rangers failed to beat Hibs. So we are now second in the league, level on games, all played 30. Oh, that is huge. That is absolutely huge. Let's look at it now. How many league games? We've got 3 league games left, plus obviously the Scottish Cup. Obviously that is not just 3 league games, because after we've played those 3 league games it will split, so you'll have the top 6 and the bottom 6, so there'll be another 5 games after that, and that's where we'll play obviously the top 5 teams other than us, or top 6 teams and then other than us. So yeah, chat, what an episode. What a way to finish this episode. Huge result against Selwick. Back second in the league as well. Starting to feel good now. Makuko finally starting to pick up some performances and some goals. Sadly, the same can't be said for Gittins, but yeah, this is huge. Guys, don't forget, we also do live stream this save. So if you're watching this on the Friday as it releases, or on the Saturday, on the Thursday as this releases, we will be live on the Friday on Facebook Gaming. So make sure you are going into the description, following us on Facebook, and then obviously you can see the live streams as well. Probably would be the live stream to complete the season, I would imagine, because that would be 5 games plus those 4 that we usually do, about 11 games plus the cup. Yeah, Friday is going to be the one, live on Facebook. We're going to end the season. Can we qualify for the Champions League? You're going to have to go and follow us over there to see. But yeah, appreciate everyone for their support. Have a good evening. We'll catch you soon. Peace out.